Nitrogen gas is diatomic and has the formula N2. Calculate the number of atoms. Let's underline that atoms, so that's going to be important. In half a mole, 0.5 moles of nitrogen gas. And give our answer to two significant figures. Let's double underline that because lots of people forget to do that at the end, even though they've done the calculation right. We're given the Avogadro constant, which is 6.02 times 10 to the 23. So we should underline that as well, and half a mole. Right, okay, so our formula here is number of molecules. Okay, you could use the word number of particles, I suppose, but number of molecules, let's use molecules. Let's underline molecules for a second. Equals moles, so the number of moles times Avogadro. Okay, so our moles is 0.5. Avogadro is 6.02 times 10 to the 23. Now, to be frank, I would just do that in my head, but I'm not going to do it in my head because I want to go through the calculator use with you again, because most people get this wrong because they use the calculator incorrectly here. So 0.5, 0.5 multiplied by 6.02. Now this is not a multiply, this is a times 10 to the x, where x happens to be 23. So we need to find the times 10 to the x button, and this is the place people go wrong. People go wrong because they press multiply. Do not press multiply. This is the button down here on the calculator, times 10 to the x. It might be called EXP on yours, but times 10 to the x is the normal labelling now. Times 10 to the x, so that's times 10. Now we need to put the x in 23, and the answer is 3.01 times 10 to the 23 equals 3.01 times 10 to the 23. Now that is the number of molecules. Now we weren't asked the number of molecules, we were asked the number of atoms. Okay, so one atom, N2, equals 2 atoms. So what we need to do now is take our 3.01 times 10 to the 23 and multiply it by 2, and then that would take us straight back to the Avogadro constant. 6.02 times 10 to the 23. But of course, this question asks us for two significant figures. So that's going to be 6.0 times 10 to the 23. All these questions and more on elshamhighchemistry.com.